Greetings, it is I, Susie Q, working with my own Akashic records and popping it into an automatic written piece. And that has been my pleasure and joy that I've been doing it, maybe from 2008. I think most of it started happening when I was like 4 years old. Do you ever kind of remember like being a little kid where you're just kind of like looking at different things, or maybe you're flying and maybe there's no body, but you're flying and going into a place like Ireland and Scotland? I think 4 years old is actually when I started doing all of this kind of beautiful work. So we're going to get started with this one, Akashic Records, and see what you think. Exploring one's inner landscape can be a quite randy idea. Once a problem, solution, narrative begins to play out, by your willingness to perpetuate and accept potential erroneous ideas, you in fact create a new path. Some thought constructs come in and are easily disseminated via muscle testing techniques. Thoughts alone can wander. Accessing a higher means of discerning what is truly showing up in your inner landscape is more ripe for the allowance of tuning into your body. I know you know this, right? If you are in an experience, conversation, or following the problem-solution programming, check in with your body while you are in the state of awareness. If your body accepts new information without a direct or non-beneficial body sensation, feel this and discern, how does this make me feel? I feel okay. Gauge from the essence of your body's messenger system. While our thoughts, actions, and deeds run the show for so many, the non-verbal messages via the body speak the truth. Muscle testing is a key aspect of accessing the higher truths of who and what you are. Programming by others certainly creates a very persuasive idea that embeds in your higher centers of processing new data. Something comes in your awareness and creates a high or low level body hit. This would be a good time to muscle test. For some, there is a process of uncovering the nature of self by discerning there are probable non-beneficial frequencies that are attached to you. Again, muscle testing or assist by a frequency-based practitioner can assist in the process of releasing. I'm going to say this one more time. Again, muscle testing or assist by a frequency-based practitioner can assist in this process of releasing. Some may hold these non-beneficial qualities for years without knowing that the underpinnings of their personality were not even their own. If you find yourself in fight or flight sympathetic nervous system, more or less all the time, go deeper into exploring the truth of what's in your field. Are there other programs or non-beneficial essences that interrupt your state of peace? Quiet affirmations as remembrances of your soul aspect call forth a moment of now to go direct. Direct connections with your highest expression is in a blink of an eye, present to your now moment ask. You are a masterful creator. You adapt to newer ways of creating heaven on earth now. You love to accept change. You allow the presence of source energy to be your guide. You are willing to be of support of others. You bless all beings on this planet with each inhalation. You let go of long ago stories with each exhalation. You let go. You let it all go. You smile and you let it go. What you let go of returns to source energy. It is done, and so it is. So we got a little bit more here. Susie here. If you are in need of assistance with frequency-based questions, please do reach out via Messenger. We each and all feel the expectancy of this global shift, and we each and all are here to support and love one another. Even in the midst of dichotomy about, we each and all are purposefully aligned to support one another. In loving kindness, I see you vibrantly well and shining your precious light to all you come to know. All right. This stuff is so silly. I've been writing so long, right? I've really been loving some of these words and some of these phrases, and some of the words kind of get in the way. I get kind of jumbled up, just kind of like tricky with some of the words. But I'm really enjoying sharing some of this material. So I've been doing Akashic records for many years. And maybe when I was 4 years old, I started to have some of these, these things that were happening. And when I was 4 years old, I was flying, but I didn't have a body, but I was in spirit, and I was kind of in a place where it looked like Ireland or Scotland. And that was the beginning of some of my Susie stories, And then eventually the Akashic records came through. And I really didn't really know what the Akashic records were at the very beginning. I just knew that I was getting more guidance from a proper English woman on the right side. I was getting all of this energy on that side. And I just, kind of went with it. I just kept writing. And some of it was like what we call poetry, or it could be a stream of consciousness, or it could be anything else. And all of that was really supporting me. I really love looking back at a lot of my written material. I've got so many words, right, that I've been playing with for a long, long time. Then we go into what we call automatic writing. And automatic writing is a process. It could be like doodling, or it could be like you're painting, or maybe you're dancing with some of these words. Automatic writing is really spontaneous. Whenever I'm going in to do an Akashic record for my own self, I'll just go ahead and do maybe 3 words, and then I'll pause, and then I'll listen, with this right side, and then I'd get a few more words. But if you ever want to maybe learn a little bit more about some of these things, the Akashic records and automatic writing, I would really be happy to share with you how you can actually do this for yourself. I think a lot of us already are gaining more insights through different ways of being. It could be through dream state, lucid state, and dream state. It could be anything else. And then also the automatic writing piece is fabulous. If you just get a pencil or a pen, or start doodling, you might get a few words, and then you may get a sentence, and then you may get a paragraph, and you may get more guidance. So I would be happy to help you if you want to learn a little bit more about the Akashic records and automatic writing. And I've been just really loving sharing some of these words. A lot of my things are kind of different. It's hard for me to say some of my things. I'm basically pretty simple, when I'm just talking with friends. But when we get into some of these esoteric words and esoteric experiences, I get kind of jumbled up, right? But I'm really loving and sharing this kind of material with you. If you like this material, you could maybe go to my YouTube channel, subscribe. You could put a comment. You could do a reply. I'll reply to anybody that is asking for any support. I'm really loving this experience, and I want to keep doing this. For a while I was kind of like going, what else do I need to do? And then I just started noticing that this is my mojo. This is my mojo, and it feels good. All right, so we'll see you soon, and namaste.